What's up everyone, and welcome back to my Pokemon Revolution Online guide. This time we're going into Sinnoh. This is going to be a part 1 of maybe 2 to 3, I'm not quite sure. Once I edited this whole part it was a whole big thing, but the first thing you're going to want to do is get a Starmie ready, because you're going to have certain Pokemon to battle these certain people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the battles that I did and how I did them, and I'm also going to show you the areas in which to get them. Starmie, you can get fishing right outside of I forget the city, just south of here, but he's pretty easy to catch, and then you just get a water stone and evolve him. But it has to be caught by you, so you have to catch. You can't just trade it and get it. But so that's why I'm gonna show you the best area to get it, or the easiest area to get it from my experience. So this first one seems pretty easy. The more you go on, the harder they do get. The sixth lady that I had to fight in this was just completely ridiculous, but these first two don't seem that bad. I think I've got the first 3 in this first one, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that as fast as we can. But so I just start off with Sceptile here. Nothing really. It didn't focus here on, picking a certain Pokemon or not, because I knew she was a little bit easier than the rest of them. So I just kind of blew my Sceptile here, But that's all right, because I'll make it up with other ones. But it is kind of bad that you have to come in here with 5 Pokemon. I recommend all level 100 Pokemon as well. You're going to want to bring the best of the best out for the last few trainers. And you're definitely going to want to do your research and see which Pokemon they're going to be using, so you know which Pokemon to try to be most effective against them. So what I'm going to try to do here is make up for a little bit, try to look through their items, see what I got going on. I have no idea. It's been so long since they've played, so looking through my items is kind of weird, but alright, so since I put him to sleep, I can kind of use items and do whatever I want to manipulate the battle until he wakes up. So I'm going to try to get my Gyarados out, because my strat for my Pokemon really is to abuse this Gyarados, who has Moxie, which every time he kills something gains attack power, and he also has Dragon Dance. So if I ever do get a good opportunity to use Dragon Dance and then kind of buff up this Gyarados, he can just win the entire fight, which is what he's about to do here, what I try to do throughout the thing. But like I said, you might not be as lucky as me and have a Gyarados like this. It is very hard to get a Gyarados that is of this caliber, so I'm sorry if this is a little cheese, but I needed to get to Sinnoh, and there wasn't much time for me to do much of this anymore, so I figured the best way for me to get to Sinnoh is to just kind of get through these fights and start the whole Sinnoh guide, because this is kind of like a mini Elite Four after the Elite Four to get into Sinnoh. So you also have to bring a required Pokemon for each person, which is kind of bogus because you can't have them from other accounts either. So I had to go ahead and recapture these Pokemon on this account, or evolve them, or do whatever you need to do to get to them. But as you can see here, my Gyarados takes out the Blastoise, and from here on out, he's pretty much got enough AP from the Moxie to just wipe away the rest of the competition without a problem. But like I said, you might not be that lucky, so hopefully you've got a lineup that works really well for you and what you use the Elite for, because you're going to need them. And you're going to have to hope that they kind of provide enough range for you to be able to beat these trainers, because the first few, like I said, are really easy, but they do get more difficult, obviously. So that was the first one right there. So we're done with her, and you do have to do these in order as well, so do not try to skip anything. But the next thing we're gonna have to do is get in a Lumzle. Pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm not sure, in all honesty. I probably butchered it, but you're gonna go ahead and come here to Mauville City and go over to the left. And I see I already caught one, but it wasn't that hard. You do have to make sure everything's caught by you. So I just went in this patch right here, and after a few minutes, actually, I had already caught one. So spend some time over there. Won't take you that long. So the next guy you're gonna have to take that to and fight with is going to be right outside here, Goldenrod City. And he's south down here in the Elix Forest. I had to actually fight a few of these trainers. It seems like they changed stuff to where if you fought through here before, you don't really have to. Sorry about the poor editing on some of the fight scenes here, because I've not been up to this usually. Been very busy recently, but I'm going to try to get this Sinnoh done. So here's the next guy you have to fight. He is in the Elix Forest. You have to show him your alumsel or alums. I have no idea what it is. And like I said before, I really didn't focus too much on having something out, obviously, because this isn't going to be the greatest fight. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. We'll win this. We'll trade blows and we'll win this, and I'll be up one Pokemon. And again, the hard part about this is you're down a Pokemon. Unless you decide to actually level the Pokemon that they want, or you accidentally have the Pokemon that they want already leveled, you are going to be down one Pokemon. So be ready for that. But as you can see, I kind of got this guy to one hit, and he killed my Arcanine. So I'm going to go ahead and use Dragon Dance. So that's a free ability right there. He's going to hit me with Rock Slide. That did pretty good damage. But now that I'm just going to attack him, increase my AP, and from here on out, I should hopefully, even if it's not a super effective attack, I should be able to just one-shot him. So, oh, and easy. Here we go. But, yeah, so after this, I should definitely be at enough AP just to wipe the rest of them. And that's why, again, Gyarados is probably one of the best Pokemon in this game. He's just amazing. But it's very difficult to get a Gyarados like this. You do have to get a Magikarp and level it up to the Gyarados level, but obviously you don't want to evolve it until later on, and you're not going to find out if it has Moxie until you actually evolve it into a Gyarados, so it's kind of a hit and miss thing. Plus, you really want an Adamant one, which mine is Adamant as well, so I really hit the jackpot with this Gyarados. As you can see, he kind of just wipes the floor with these guys, as long as he's not one-shotted and just instantly wiped off the face of the earth. He holds his own pretty well. So, yeah, this guy is just pretty much a joke for Gyarados, obviously. You see, it's not even very effective, but it just one-shots. And just to finish this off here, yeah, even his Megas are nothing. So, alright, the next thing you're going to need to get, I'm going to actually be able to do the next two Pokemon in the same thing here. So you're going to need a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen. And the best way to do that would be to come on up here and come into the Safari Zone, or whatever they call it here. Yeah, they call it the Safari Zone. And just catch yourself a Nidoran, male and female, and evolve them on up to a Nidoking and Queen. And then you've got them. It's not that hard. I would almost kind of recommend trying to go catch them, but I mean, you can only really find them like already evolved in the EV training area, so it's kind of expensive to go there, but you got the time and the money. I would just do this route right here. This is the easiest way to do it. And as you can see, I'm using my Bronzong strat, putting them to sleep and catching them. It's kind of the easier way to do it. You can also get a false swipe Pokemon, which is probably the most recommended way to do it. For lower level Pokemon, if you don't have any Pokemon around that area to actually help you lower them to catch it. Actually, what I've been doing recently is using my Tyranitar with his Wind Buffet, just to kind of, if I need to lower a Pokemon down to catch it, I'll just let his Wind Buffet kind of knock it down a little bit until it's in the right area. See, just not even in a minute it took me, and I've caught both of them, so no big thing there. But the next guy that we are going to is going to be quite a journey to get to. I've never done it on this account, so it's not going to be very easy. I mean, it's going to be easy, but it's just going to be a little bit more time consuming than it should have been. But once you've caught these and evolved them, you're going to want to go ahead and take your Nidoking out and take him to New Mauville, which is just south of Mauville City. And how you get there is you go down here. Be sure you have him with you. I gave him Surf. So if you do trade your Pokemon out with Surf, he can have Surf, so that's very convenient. But so you have to come down here for New Mauville City. And if you haven't encountered this cutscene in here, you're going to. I did, and I just kind of cut it because I was already running pretty deep on time with this video. And this isn't even part of what I need to have done before we can get into Sinnoh. So we're trying our best here. But so I'm going to investigate a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time walking around here. This isn't really a guide for this area. We're just going through this area to get to the next opponent, which is Nova, who is a little bit further down here. So you may have completed this area already, and you can just walk over to Nova. But I have not completed this area on my second account. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through here and kind of show you there's a Voltorb there. There's a rare candy down there. I'm kind of clicking areas to see if, you know, there's a extra thing here or there hidden, but not really found anything yet. Just kind of curious if I have any repels. I guess not, because this is going to get really annoying fighting. Not fighting, but running. So, these Magma guys are really easy. They're about 46, 42, something like that, Pokemon. Nothing hard. These two items here, one's a Voltorb. The other one is a full heal or something? A paralyzed heal. But, so the only other grunt you'll have to fight is this Aqua Grunt, and then pretty much unlocked all the area you need to get to Nova. Just gonna check these boxes and see if there's anything in them, but I'm gonna try to heal up my Arcanite because he has suffered a little damage while I've been doing this. But we should be able to handle Nova pretty easily. His lineup is Sceptile, Swampert, Blaziken, stuff like that. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and start out with oh, wow, a Voltorb fight right before it. But I'm gonna start out with Arcanite. Just do as much damage as I can. I really just try to 1-1 the first Pokemon. If I take out the first Pokemon, then at least, you know, we're in there. We're at least one in. So, oh, well, that was unfortunate. Oh, okay, well, he doesn't hurt too bad, so. See, these are kind of times when well, no, it would be bad if I had Gyarados out, because I'd probably do a grass move and wipe my Gyarados off the face of the earth, but we got Swampert now. I got Electric for him, so it's, oh, I completely forgot. That was on me. Wow. See, and I'm not very warmed up, so this is going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to be doing this guide on the fly with little to no research, but I'm going to do it for you guys. Don't worry. We're going to do this. So, alright, so I'm just going to pull my Gyarados out because I figured, you know, let's just try to see if we can. Yeah, so good. I'm going to go ahead. Should I Dragon Dance again? Nah, we'll just go ahead and try it. I don't want him to do too much damage to my Gyarados in case the next one does do some damage as well. Oh. Alright, well then. This is going to be a fun fight. Well. Oh, he becomes frozen now. Thanks. That's helpful. That's so helpful. Alright, so Blaziken, we should just be able to wipe off the face of the earth. Yeah, Thunder Punch me. Great. Come on. Okay, cool. So, we should be around enough attack power now just to kind of wipe the rest of them. But, like I said, this probably isn't going to be your strat unless you do accidentally have a Gyarados like mine. I mean, I'm not saying my Tyranitar and my Sceptile and my Arcanite and another Pokemon couldn't handle this, but I am definitely saying that my Gyarados carries this tenfold. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure last time I did this on my main account, these guys do have a timer on them. So if you do lose to them, they may have like an hour or two timer. I'm not 100% on that. I don't quite remember. They may have changed it as well. Lots of things I'm sure have changed since I played last, but as you can see, I'm being forced to use my other Pokemon anyway, which is really bad because we've still got about 3 more trainers to go, and they're already starting to take my Gyarados out. But again, it's a lot about their composition as well. But oof, I don't know what I'm gonna do against the later ones. They're kind of mean. But this one should be wrapped up right about here, so that's good. Is it gonna die? Uh-oh. Well, this is gonna get interesting. Well, we do have Sceptile, so it's not going to be that big a deal. And we do have our death Our free death. If I would recommend ever you get into a situation where you need to use the Nidoking and just res somebody off of it, that would be the smartest of ideas. This, obviously, I mean, I could finish this out easily with my Bronzong and my Sceptile, but I'm just being overcautious here for some reason, whatever reason. But, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with Bronzong, and I think I'm just gonna let the poison seep through a little bit. Just kind of regroup my losses. Make sure we can be. I don't like Dragonites. Dragonites sometimes can just turn everything around. It all goes back to the Elite Four, the original Elite Four, and Lance's Dragonite coming out. You know, it scares me. Oof. So yeah, I'm just making sure that the poison takes this thing down enough to where it's good. So that was easy. Well, that does it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully it won't be another 2 or 3 parts before we're done, but we'll see. I'll get it out as soon as I can. I really appreciate you guys. I love the comments. I've been looking at it for so long. I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to do this. Life got in the way, but I promise you I'm going to finish this Sinnoh guide. So I'll see you guys in the next one.